Untuk kelas bilingual ini kita sudah berkolaborasi dengan Cambridge English Program. Matematika dan sainsnya itu menggunakan kurikulum dari Singapura. 80% kelasnya akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris.
In the next 5 years, there will be so many job openings in America, Australia, for talented people from Indonesia.
Selamat pagi Sobat YBHK, selamat datang kembali di podcast Sukses bersama YBHK. Kali ini aku host baru, nama saya Djohan Effendi. Saya adalah guru di SD Tarsisius 2 dan mengajar bahasa Inggris. Ya. Pada hari ini kita kedatangan tamu dari SD Tarsisius 2, Guru Native untuk kelas bilingual. Ya, jadi kalau misalnya saya udah ngomong begini, berarti udah tahu dong kita bakal ngomongin apa. Kita ini hari ini bakal ngomongin tentang program unggulan di Sekolah Tarsisius 2, yaitu adalah program bilingual. Ya, untuk sekarang mari kita coba bertanya dan berkenalan sama speaker kita kali ini, narasumber kita pada hari ini. Ya, Mr. Michael, maybe you can try to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael. I come from Ireland in Europe, and I've been a while in Indonesia, and I'm very happy to be part of the Tarsisius 2 family. All the children, the students are really amazing. The other teachers really helpful and all, and it's great to be here.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Mr. Michael. That's a great introduction. Okay, before we start, maybe I will just try to introduce the bilingual class and what is bilingual to our dear viewers over here.
Okay,
maybe I will just start speak in Indonesia. Pardon me. Oke. Bagi teman-teman dan sobat-sobat YBHK yang lainnya yang sedang menonton podcast pada hari ini, apa sih kelas bilingual itu? Kelas bilingual itu adalah salah satu program flagship atau enggak program unggulan ya dari YBHK nih. Kenapa? Karena ini adalah program yang kita sedang bina atau sedang bangun untuk menaikkan tingkat dan mutu pendidik ya, atau mutu murid-murid yang ada di sini ya. Base-nya itu adalah kita akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris dalam kelas-kelasnya ya. Apa sih memang kegunaannya itu? Ya, pertama-tama tuh kalau misalnya pada abad ke-21 ini, kita kan memerlukan yang namanya 4C ya. Communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and problem solving. And lastly is creativity and innovation. Ya, ada komunikasi, kolaborasi, critical thinking, dan problem solving. Ya, berpikir secara kritis dan juga pemecahan masalah. Dan juga kreativitas dan juga inovasi. Oke. Dan juga mengimplementasikan 7 core values YBHK ya. Dan keunggulan selanjutnya itu adalah untuk kelas bilingual ini kita sudah berkolaborasi dengan Cambridge English Program ya, dan ini sudah dikolaborasikan dengan kurikulum yang digunakan di Cambridge University dan Cambridge Assessment English. Oke. Selanjutnya ada tujuan utamanya itu adalah kita ingin mempersiapkan individu-individu yang nasionalis dan berpikiran global, dan juga menanam mindset yang kritis, kreatif, dan juga produktif. Juga kita akan mempersiapkan murid-murid untuk bisa menyelesaikan masalah secara efektif dan inovatif, dan juga mempersiapkan murid supaya bisa menjadi komunikator yang efektif dan juga bisa bekerja sama dengan yang lain-lainnya. Oke. Ada beberapa benefit dari bilingual ini ya. Mungkin nggak bakal disebutin semua karena banyak banget ya benefitnya, tapi salah satunya adalah kurikulum utamanya itu adalah matematika dan sainsnya itu menggunakan kurikulum dari Singapura. Nah, dari strukturnya juga berarti kalau misalnya kita menggunakan kurikulum dari Singapura ini, maka 80% kelasnya akan menggunakan bahasa Inggris. Nah, jadi anak-anaknya nanti semoga bisa menjadi murid yang lebih open-minded, pikiran terbuka, dan juga lebih kreatif ke depannya, bisa menjadi individu yang bisa berpikir secara bersamaan dan lebih lancar gitu seenggaknya ya. Karena dengan berbicara bahasa Inggris, bagi saya pribadi dan juga benefit pastinya utamanya adalah kita bisa berpikir lebih terbuka, karena dengan belajar bahasa kita juga membantu pikiran kita supaya bisa lebih bernalar, karena bahasa itu adalah salah satu cara kita berkomunikasi dengan orang-orang lain ya. Jadi kita akan mempersiapkan murid-murid di SD Tarsisius 2 supaya bisa menjadi murid yang terbuka kepada dunia luar. Oke, dari tadi kan aku udah ngomong terus nih. Kayak bosen nih kalau misalnya denger aku ngomong mulu nih narasumber kita. Dari tadi kayaknya udah pengen ngomong. Jadi gimana kalau kita coba bertanya sama narasumber kita pada hari ini, Mr. Michael? Ya. Oke, Mr. Michael, I have a few questions for you.
Please, yeah.
I hope that you can answer it. Yeah, just maybe answer it according to your feelings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We have talked a lot in our office, of course, in the school, yeah, in our daily activities. So what I want to ask you is that, have you ever faced a challenge during a class, and maybe what is the main challenge for you during the class?
Okay. For the very young students, I mean, they are very young, and it is a long day, and it's to keep them focused, to keep they're beginning for thinking about home in the evening, what they're going to do. So you have to make them like, yes, you're in the school, and you have to learn, but you want to have a really good time. And so the challenge is to keep them like the attention spans operating at a high level, like that's the course, that the input from them, like they're enjoying what I'm teaching them, and that's keeping them like full of energy to participate in class and encourage them. So that's the main challenge for me. I mean, I'm also some of the students, like their levels are. Some of them, their English is already at a pretty high level, and so the ones, so they are much easier. But of course, the class you're teaching the whole class. You're not just there. You're there to bring the students that are beginning to learn on their journey with English, bring them up to the same level. So it's also to when I organize a class, it's to make sure that the very intelligent students, not very intelligent, the ones that English are at a high level, they're going to learn from the class, but also it's going to encourage the other students to, yes, English is fun. Yes, I want to do this. Yeah. Yes, I know my friend Paul or Maria has much better English, but I'm going to be soon like them, to pull them into the class, to know that yes, we're going to be one big family in this class. And usually in Tarsisius, I am teaching for 1 hour, 45 minutes. So that is a lot of time to get to know the students really well. And I will, like the smarter students, I will tell them when they're doing all the young kids like to draw. So when I give them paper, please draw your superheroes. That was the topic of the day. I will then go around and concentrate on the 4 or 5 students that are beginning their journey in English and talk more to them. I have an opportunity then when everyone's drawing to go, okay, Sam, for instance, Sam, how are you today? Yeah, you're enjoying yourself. And so the main challenge is to involve everyone, pull everyone into the family. Of the class.
Oh, I see. So, I will just maybe, okay, for the context, our students from the bilingual class is still only up to 3rd grade. So, yes, the bilingual program only started for like 3 years, and this is on the year 2 right now. And so, just like Mr. Michael said, the main challenges is the attention span of the kids. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, it's a very long. The Indonesian year is very long for the school year.
Yeah.
In Ireland, maybe parents in Indonesia won't believe this, but kids get 18, 20 weeks holidays every year.
18 to 20 weeks holidays every year. That's around
and for the school,
months.
The school Monday to Friday also involves a lot of sport and a lot of sport. So it's keeping the kids, they're very young, keeping them focused. The attention spans. I mean, it's difficult for young children, like a long day, a long year.
Yeah, of course.
But this is the system in Indonesia. Every country has a different system. And the Indonesian system is, like I'm from Ireland. Ireland's economy doing very well. The education system is super high in Ireland. Like it's people from all over the world come to university in my country. But Indonesia, like the level here of the education is really like I am sure it's going to you're going to do well. Like it's becoming a global city, and I'm very impressed with the knowledge of the students. And but as I said, the main challenge, I think, it's such a long school year, it's such a long school day for young children that the attention spans but it's keeping them, it's getting them involved in all the activities of the class, keeping them happy, focused. And we want the kids to enjoy themselves, to go home happy. And that's for the parents as well. When they're at that age, 5 and 6, yes, we want them to learn, of course, but we want them happy and enjoying themselves. And then they'll love going to school, and then they will learn. They will pick it up. I've already seen a few students that had very poor English. Already, you can see they're happy in class. They're loving being with their friends, and they're getting more confident with me speaking and all.
Yeah. I've talked with the kids, and they love Mr. Michael so much.
They?
Yeah, they do.
Well,
they keep talking about you.
Maybe I'm too easy with them.
Maybe because you're fun in the class.
Well, I try, to make it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing for you then.
Like I don't want to come in. I don't want to be a grumpy teacher. I'm teaching young kids here in other schools. I have been in. I'm teaching older kids. So now, and I have a young family myself, so I know how to interact with kids and make it a fun day. But it has to be a learning experience, of course. Like that's so important.
Okay, so that's like a first-hand experience. So, okay. We have talked about the challenges, and then I see that I think we're facing the same challenges as a teacher, of course. Of course, the kids are like having attention span is like a very key points that kids are having
it varies between kids. Some kids are able to stay focused for hours and hours, and other kids, and unfortunately, it is the phone culture. Very young kids, TikTok videos or Roblox. It's a 10-minute attention span for some of them.
Yeah. Okay. So, looking after the challenge. Okay. Do you think that there are like future opportunities for the kids after we are going to learn in the bilingual class? As you have.
I mean, it helps so much. It's a huge aid in life to be understand English, to be able to speak it, for like to go out into the world. And but it's not only going out into the world now. The world is coming here to Indonesia. Like we're in a global city now. Like for this city will be going in the same in the future will be like Singapore, will be like Hong Kong. And the companies, like, unfortunately, people from the world will not understand Indonesia. So Indonesians, of course, have to be able to communicate and express themselves in English.
Yeah, because
and the young students are learning the importance of English as a global language. But I am also telling them so much to be pride in their own country. Because Indonesia, I am certain Indonesia is going in the right direction. And Jakarta will be a global city, will be a really important city.
Oh, yeah.
And they are lucky they live here. The education system is pretty good. I think Indonesian universities and all, maybe they won't even have to go abroad anymore. Indonesian universities will be more bilingual as well in the future. Because the first time I came to Indonesia 20 years ago, English was not too many people speaking English. Now among the young people, it's probably 25%. I mean, all the young people of Jakarta, even in the schools that are maybe considered lower status, many of them are even picking up English. And the kids in the bilingual are given that extra advantage to really get there quickly, and then they can concentrate when they get to SMP, concentrate on maths and science because they already have English. And of course, then the YouTube videos that they will be looking at to aid them in for their learning program. Many of them will be in English, and they'll be naturally, don't have to be just reading. They'll just be hearing it in the background, and then they hear something that's part of their course. Just take a note quickly. It's going to improve their life, their study program, their faculty for learning, and give them more opportunity, of course.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing. That's a really good answer. Like because when you said about it, me learning English like when I was still like very young age. And there wasn't too many. Am I right about that? There wasn't too many. I was like one of the first few kids that like learn English by myself, and then like the other kids doesn't do it. And the main thing about it, and after like I grow up to be this until this age, until I'm an adult like this, I have like a few friends that they don't even use Bahasa as their first language. They have English as their first language. And because like English is a global language and we have to learn about it so we can fly out there and do great things.
But it's also like Indonesians, as I said, the opportunities are coming here. The world is coming to Indonesia as well, because Indonesia is a huge market. Your economy has been going up for 20 years plus. It's maybe not flying up, but it's progress every year. So every year there's a few more opportunities. The salaries will be a bit better if you're English. But also I think for helping you to study, and then you can concentrate. The maths is the most important subject. We all know that. And bilingual, you're also doing the mathematics program through bilingual. Like fitting in engineering and all. Like if you can, but it's so, what I was in another school last year, I won't name the school unless you want me to, but I was teaching SMP and SD. And I noticed SMP, there might be in a class, say SMP 8, year 8, maybe there was 25 students, 10 had English. But then in SD class 4, 25 students, maybe 15 had English. It's the younger are picking it up so much quicker. And the bilingual will give them that opportunity to get there, and then they can much faster. They'll also, like we're imparting them also, if you are interested in Australia, in America, in going to live there or university, work reasons, we're teaching them the culture of the outside world and how Indonesia fits into that, relates. And it really, there's not that much difference anymore because of the apps on your phone, technology. The world has become smaller as well. And there will be so many opportunities for young Indonesian people around the world. Every country around the world, except for Indonesia and maybe some of the other, India, of course, has a shortage of workers. And many Indonesian students now will find currently in university that in the next 5 years, there will be so many job openings in America, Australia for talented people from Indonesia. But of course you need English, yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's so, okay.
But also like showing them the culture, and don't like many people, they have to have confidence about Indonesia. That's what I'm telling them as well. Yes, the world is an amazing place. But Indonesia, learn the best from the world, but also be proud about yourself. And Tarsisius and the schools in Jakarta, they impart that to the students, the importance of loving your own country, and that's loving yourself, then confidence in yourself.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's
well, when you like Tarsisius wants you to represent the school, of course, but also your country and your family. Like,
yeah.
Pride in yourself and all.
That's really one amazing answer that
thank
came
you.
from you. Yeah.
Well, your opening, I didn't understand at all because I was figuring out what answers I was going to give. Yeah. But your opening was so detailed. And so everyone, please, the excellent English teachers here.
I'm flattered.
And there's a young Filipino teacher, Miss Ella, as well. Yeah. Wonderful teacher. She is so popular with students. We should mention her. I think. Currently in Tarsis. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Ella.
Yeah, Miss Ella.
Okay, you have answered like most of my questions perfectly.
Well, I'm not sure with that. It's my first podcast, so excuse me if I was a little bit nervous.
Yeah, that's a really good one. It's also like one of my first few podcasts. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. As much as
well, I've done an audio podcast before, but here you're actually seeing me. Hello, everyone.
Okay. As much as I want to talk more with you, I think we're nearing the end of our sessions. Maybe before we end it, maybe you have like further words to tell our dear viewers about your opinions and maybe what you should tell them and what do you want to tell about the bilingual class? Maybe if you want to try and convince them, maybe because I have convinced by your words.
Thank you. Yes. I mean, God, no, this is a difficult one. You should have told me this beforehand. Well, I hope you're seeing that myself and the other teachers here, we are giving our all to your beautiful children that you were sending here. And they are amazing, the young people of Indonesia. And I am so happy to come every day to school and feel the energy of the kids. They really want to learn. And the only thing I would say, maybe not so much for SMP, SD 1, 2, and 3, but I would like to see more extracurricular activities for students, because I really think it is a long school year, and that would encourage them more to, what I'm saying is I think you should be a lot of doing olaraga for sports or dance or music, because that is a major part of primary level. That's what SD level is in Ireland and America. But for learning the bilingual, I just hope you feel my passion, and because I am feeding off the passion of your young students, and we just invite you to enjoy the experience together with us all, and so. Thank you.
So the passion from the kids brush on you, Mr. Michael, and you're passionate about it, and we hope that the passion that we are giving to the dear viewers reaches to them, and maybe they want to put their kids to learn in the bilingual class.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Amen to that.
Okay, are we wrapping up then? Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone, to the good parents and their grandparents, of course. I've also noticed so many of the grandparents are involved in the education of the young students, so they're probably looking as well. So please, you are in very good hands with Mr. Djohan, Miss Ella, and the other English teachers and the maths teachers. This is bilingual maths as well. And all. And I think most of the students really are... like the course is doing amazing stuff for their confidence, for their knowledge as well, and their progress is flying up the charts. And it's a global world out there, and your kids will be doing good in life. Bilingual gives them that extra advantage.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Michael.
Thank you so much.
I think it's about time we wrap this up. And untuk para penonton, nah dari tadi Mr. Michael sudah berbicara tentang kelas bilingual atau program bilingual dari Yayasan Bunda Hati Kudus. Ya, konklusinya adalah yang bisa saya ambil, kesimpulannya ya, adalah karena sekarang zaman sudah berubah dan dunia itu sudah berjalan lebih cepat daripada sebelumnya karena era globalisasi, maka sudah bukan lagi kita yang harus keluar ke sana. Malah kalau menurut Mr. Michael adalah dunia yang datang ke kita atau dunia yang datang ke Indonesia. Maka dari itu karena masih awal-awal umur dini, maka kita harus mempersiapkan anak-anak kita nih supaya bisa berbicara berbahasa Inggris dengan lancar ke depannya. Kenapa? Karena Inggris adalah bahasa global. Nah, dari sana semoga anak-anaknya nanti ke depannya bisa menjadi salah satu orang yang mendapatkan kesempatan bisa belajar ke luar negeri atau mungkin bisa menjadi orang yang sukses di bidangnya masing-masing. Ya, itu karena bahasa Inggris adalah satu bahasa yang sangat penting untuk dipelajari ya. Oke, sekian aja episode podcast pada hari ini. Terima kasih kepada penonton yang sudah menonton. Saya Djohan Effendi dan juga this is
Michael.
Yeah.
And well done, Mr. Djohan.
Thank you. Well done to you also.
Great job. Thank you so much.
Yep. Okay,
to
well
all
done.
the viewers.
Okay, thank you, and we will be excusing ourselves. And kami pamit undur diri. Terima kasih sekali lagi.